Hey, so nice to see you again. So, today I want to talk about communication with someone that you are romantically interested in. It's not really important if you are already dating or if you are in a long term relationship or married looking to rekindle. That's all not important. What is important is you have romantic feelings for this other person. Now, what we often do is that we try to be someone that the other person might like. And if this is not true for you, then congratulations. You belong to the 1% of the population that doesn't suffer from this pleasing disease. If you are like the rest of the population, and obviously there are degrees, right? Some people are prone to fall for this more than others, but everyone has it to some extent. And I'm here to give you some wonderful guidance on how to navigate communication with this person. It doesn't really matter if you live together or not, because these tips are for communication in general. It might be a bit more difficult when you live together, but it's still doable. I mean, we came here for challenges. We didn't come here to do stuff easy. And I just heard Dr. Michael Beckwith in a meditation say, if you're not, something like if you're not close to the boundary of what you can do, then you're taking up too much space. So push those boundaries a little, yeah? Okay, so communication. What happens often is you have built a rapport with someone. Is it rapport or rapport? I think it's rapport with someone, and you have them in your life and you like them for a reason. They give you a certain feeling. The way they look at you, the way they speak to you, the way they hold you, kiss you, whatever it is, and you feel really good in their presence. Now, at one point, you collapse them with your feeling good. But the feeling good doesn't come from them, it comes from you. It is something within you that you allow to be there through their reflection. So they have something that attracts you to them. Now, it's very important that you understand that you have to separate the feeling that they give you or you think they give you with them. Because when they leave, and I can tell you from experience, and you haven't done that, it is gut wrenching and it's awful. And maybe you went through it, and I hope you did, and not because I hope you had pain, but because you know that that's not the way to go about things. Because it's not. Love doesn't leave when someone else leaves. You are love. So, with regards to communication, there's a tendency to want to be continuously available, to respond whenever your loved one, your super hot other half, when they communicate with you. And while this can be fun, at one point you have established, how do you call this? A routine or like a habit. You have established a pattern between the two of you that says, they message, I respond quickly. They do this, I do that. And vice versa. So you get to expect stuff from them, and they have the same with you. But you don't want that. And you know why? Because from this stuff, you get a resentment. Because at one point you're becoming accustomed to a way of behaving that is not based and rooted in wholeness. It's actually seeping into halfness. So what you want to do, maybe you're already here, or maybe you're starting something new, or maybe whatever the case, it's never too late to change. Because when you change, everyone else around you changes. You don't have to change anyone. You only have to change you. And it's about your boundaries, but not necessarily boundaries, because it also feels kind of like imprisoning. It's about you understanding you. Why do you do certain things? Why do you respond really quickly? Why do you respond after 3 days? Like, there is something there why you do what you do. So it's all about knowing you and why you do it. And most of the time, it is really about pleasing the other party because you like them, you love them, you're in love with them. So you want them to think the highest of you. But what you're forgetting here is that you are the most important person in your life. So you always, 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 always have to, should and need, and these words, you have to, you shouldn't have them. You need to get them out of your vocabulary, except in this case, because you are number one. Your wholeness, your calmness, your centeredness, and your balance is what determines the quality of your relationship. It is all about you. Yes, it is wonderful being in love, and it's wonderful having lots of conversations with that other person. But be mindful of your balance and your energy, because you can't give from a half cup. You will run empty, and then what happens? Then you're going to depend on the other person to fill it up. And then what happens? That person is going to feel this energetically and is going to withdraw, because energetic pulling doesn't feel good. You've been in a situation for sure where someone was pulling on you energetically and it is repulsive. It is really unattractive. And you might have even broken up with someone and that person didn't understand what the hell was going on. And you know, because you feel it in your body. Do you want to be that person? Do you want to give someone else that feeling with regards to you? I will answer it for you. No, you don't. So, stay close to you. How do you do this practically? Always take a pause. Take a beat. Don't have your notifications on if this is communication through a platform. Like, just take time for you in the morning, meditate. Also, when you have spent the night together, you can have breakfast together, but first take care of you. Meditate, journal, center within yourself. There is nothing more sexy and magnetic than a person that feels whole and complete within themselves. You don't have to do anything. Okay, maybe a little thing, some little things like feel that you look good, right? And be clean and and these basic things. And for the rest of it, you don't have to have fake eyelashes, a tight butt, thin or big, whatever your other half is into, body parts. That's all not important. I know of people that were like, oh my God, look at that person. They are so unattractive because fill in what they found unattractive. And they ended up with someone that had all of these outer appearance qualities and they were head over heels. Why? Because that person was super centered within themselves and they didn't give a shit. Like I know a couple of people personally, and I know their characters and I know their beingness, and they are strong as fuck within themselves. They know who they are and they don't take shit energetically from anyone. So when you're in a situation that someone is pulling and pushing you, then there is, first of all, something within you that keeps that alive. So back to the drawing table and cocoon for a while within yourself. Journal, figure out what the hell is going on, and then give it to yourself. There's no way around it. You have to give to yourself, and you have it within yourself. So you have to discover where it is, what it is that you're looking for outside of you. You are the person that you're looking for. Okay, my dears, I trust that you like this. Share this with anyone you feel may benefit from it. Yeah, this is it for now. And I will see you in the next. Have a beautiful day. Bye.